How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So glad each and every one of you can make it. Today's video is going to be a short one. It's about a car guy Christmas and wonderful channel support and mail time. Basically 3 in 1. So let's get to it. Again, welcome to each and every single one of you. Today's going to be a combination video. It's going to be a few things a car guy got for Christmas, something a wonderful channel supporter sent me, and also something that I got from Lithium Auto Elixirs. Now we'll get to the channel support and lithium here in just a second. I wanted to show you just a few things that I got for Christmas. Nothing big, nothing major, but it's as with any Christmas, you know, the thought is what counts. And the first up is the thought that counts. My mother-in-law, knowing that I'm a car guy, got this for me, and you can never ever have too many of these because they seem to just get up and walk off. I mean, they just seem to just poof magically in the air. What am I talking about? Screwdrivers. This happens to be a set from Husky, which comes from, it's a 20-piece set, which comes from, if you don't know who puts out Husky tools, is Home Depot. And it's got a great assortment. It's got your large Phillips, your large flat, medium Phillips. It's got your stubbies and some small ones and 2 skinny long ones in between for each side. Like I said, you can never have enough screwdrivers because these things just seem to vanish in the thin air. Almost like an ice cube left out on the ground on a summer day. It just evaporates. I don't get it. Where do they go? I just do not understand it. But yeah, I got that. Every tool guy and car guy needs a set of screwdrivers. So if you are sitting around, you don't know what to get somebody for Christmas, for their birthday or whatever, screwdrivers, little tip. Next up is another tool, and I really like this. I have always thought about when I was out working on my cars, you know, you have a ratchet and you stick it in there and you've only got a certain amount of room to rotate it back and forth. Today's ratchets are really nice. You've got 72 tooth, you've got 90 tooth, and what that refers to is the amount of teeth that you have to click in order to get it to move. The fewer the teeth, the bigger the gap. In other words, this gap might be what you need for 72 teeth. This gap might be what you need for, you know, anything less than that, 45 or 50 tooth. What that refers to is, and what it helps with, is the amount of movement, like I said, that it takes to get your ratchet to rotate. And if you listen, I mean, it's only 1/8 of an inch, and I can get a good turn on that. But what always seems to happen, it doesn't matter how fine a tooth ratchet you have, you always get it in there and you just don't have enough room for it to catch that next tooth, you know what I'm saying? Well, watch this. Watching? And this is by Craftsman, by the way. Turn it around. Got this from Lowe's. My wife got it for me for Christmas. Actually, it's for my birthday, but doesn't matter. Anyhow, watch this. Yes, the handle rotates, and that rotates the socket. Isn't that cool? And it doesn't matter which way you rotate it, it turns it the same. So once you get it in there in that tight spot, just rotate it back and forth. After you break it loose, of course, you got to break it loose. I wouldn't trust trying to turn this because I'm pretty certain there's smaller teeth in there for the handle part. But once you break it loose, yeah, look at that. That is so cool. And I know there's other makers out there that make these, and I've never seen one locally. My wife got it for me when I saw it. I said, wow, that is so cool. And then she got it for my birthday, which is coming up. So there's that. Along with screwdrivers, you never have enough ratchets. Never. You've always got fine tooth, got the coarse teeth, you've got the long, the shorts. So there's another tip for anybody that don't know what to get somebody for Christmas or their birthday. Ratchets and extensions. Next up on the list, and this is actually the last one that I got for Christmas per se from family members. And I've seen it one time already. I rented it on DirecTV, but I liked it so much, and me being a car guy, I actually have a small car movie collection going. I've got VHS tapes, I've got DVDs and everything. But when I saw the previews of this movie, you know, it's hyped up and everything, and it turned out to be what it was all hyped up to be. And what is it? Ford versus Ferrari. Now I know there's a lot of dramatic recreation in here and all that stuff, and you know, they might stretch a few details here and there, but basically it is a true story about Ford taking on Ferrari to win the 24 Hours of Le Mans race. It tells the trials and tribulations about one of our greatest, Cooper's wanting to help with the video again, one of our greatest car modders, Carroll Shelby, with Ken Miles, one of the greatest drivers arguably in race car history. And it just documents the story of what it took for them to get from beginning to end and everything in between. It's a really, really great movie. If you have a car person in your family that you don't know what to get for, again, movies are always a great answer. And if you haven't seen it or you don't have it, know where I'm going, right? Next up is another present that I got for Christmas, but this is actually from a channel supporter. It actually got here the day after Christmas, but it doesn't matter when it got here. The point is, this person still took the time to want to say, hey, enjoy what you're doing. I'd like to give this to you as a token of my appreciation. A Christmas present. Here you go. So let's open it up and see what's in it. Now, as you can see, I've already popped it open. That as well as the lithium box, so we don't have to sit here and fight the knife and risk getting cut on camera and all that. So let's put my glasses on so I can see what's in it, and we will go from there, right? Got it packaged up nicely. Oh wow, hot dig. Candy cane. Can't have Christmas without candy canes, right? I will be eating that bad boy later. A little note. Merry Christmas, Pete. I hope you don't mind me reading this. Merry Christmas, Pete. I wanted to send you a pie for Christmas, but figured this would look better on your car. Happy New Year's. And who this from is a great channel supporter named Rick Cates. If you don't know who Rick Cates is, a few months back, I was approaching my 5,000 subscribers. So I did a giveaway. I reached out to Lithium and asked them if they would be interested in, you know, maybe sending one or two things for the 5,000 subscriber giveaway. Boy, did they really help out. They sent a whole box of stuff. I mean, everything that basically they had in their line they sent for the giveaway. And Rick Cates ended up winning it. So he was the lucky winner of that. But he sent this to me. And as you can see, there's a spray nozzle, so that gives you some kind of idea what's in here, some kind of sprayable product, right? And I can tell right away, just by the nozzle on this, everybody seems to have their own types of nozzles. Griot's has the wider or longer white with the red nozzle and the red part on it. Lithium has the translucent looking, clear, smaller nozzle heads. And this looks like an Adams product. Really looks like Adams. Well, am I right? Let's find out. More paper. I was right. Oh wow, that's cool. That is very cool. Any of you don't know anything about Adams detailing products, they have some really good stuff. I mean, it works great. I wish you got more for the prices, but with that said, they make some really good products. But what they do each year, and it's really smart of them to sell more products, they come out with a specialty line. Not necessarily a specialty product, but a specialty line of that product. And what am I talking about in retrospect is they sometimes will color their product and put specialty labeling on it. And if you notice, he said something about pie in that note that I read. And this is the reason. Pumpkin spice. And I like me a pumpkin pie. I like me a pumpkin pie. A lot of people like pumpkin pie with whipped cream. Man, I can do without the whipped cream, but I love me some pumpkin pie. But they put out a special line each year of detail sprays, washes, just all kind of random stuff. They'll scent it to make it smell like the product, and they'll color it to make it match or come close to the color of what they're trying to imitate. Now I have a serious problem. This is my first bottle of this, not the detail spray. This is my first bottle from their specialty line, their collection line, their collector series, if you will. Now, do I open this and use it? Or do I put it in there on my shelves with my other collectibles and stuff? Because like I said, this is my first one. And they make a bunch of them each year, but only in limited quantities. So I feel very special to have this. Wow. Thank you, Rick. That was very, very nice of you. I really appreciate it. You number one, taking the time to think of me, to want to send me something. And number two, and I also got a card from him too earlier, about a week ago. But Christmas card. But you know, and number one, to take time to send a very, very cool product like this. And you guys know me. If you send me just a card, I really get tickled over that. And then if me being a car guy, especially a car guy that loves clean cars, to send me a detailing product, that's just way above and beyond. I really, really appreciate that. I think I'll put this in there on my shelf. Thank you, Rick. I really appreciate it. Cooper loves him some paper, if you didn't know. And if y'all ever decide you want to send Cooper something, he loves paper. Newspaper, the brown paper like you put in for shipping containers and stuff. He loves it. So I'll put that down there for him for a few minutes. Put that back in the box. Next up, I don't know what this is, but man, oh, box got a bow in it right there. Tore just a little bit. I saved my boxes for some reason. I'm a nut, I know. But let's see what's in it. Like I said, I've already cracked this open. I have no idea. Let's open it up and see. Typically, there's a note on top. Reach it. Yep. We'll look at that in just a second, but let's see what's in it. Wow. That is some fancy stuff there. Alright, now where to start? We'll get to the product here in a second. What is this? The Copper Can Moscow Mule Craft Vodka Ginger Beer with Lime Juice. Gluten-free. Wow. That is very cool. That is very cool. Look at that. I'm sorry, I was trying to read the back of the can. And any of you that don't know what a Moscow Mule is, I had to look it up myself. I'd never heard of it. But it's an alcoholic beverage. So if you love beer and vodka and stuff like that, or beer with a touch of vodka, whatever, how you want to say it. This is there's actually recipes where you can make your own. But what you do is you get this joker really, really cold. You put it in the freezer and get it really cold. And then you take this, they're a copper cup, right? Look at that. Ain't that cool? That is so cool. After you get this nice and cold, you pour it in here. And any of you that don't know anything about thermodynamics or any, stuff along that line, the copper retains the cold better from your cold drink. So as you take it and you drink it, you've got the warmth from your lips and your body and everything going against the cold of the cup and everything, and it just makes the flavor more robust, if you will, drinking it out of this than say it just straight out of the can. That is so cool. Wow. This might be going in there with my pie. I'm going to have some vodka and some pie, right? Wow, that is so cool. Thank you, Lithium. That is so cool. Thank you. Set that right there. And a new product in there, line of goodies. Set this down on the floor. Let me open it up. Hold on. Like I told you, their nozzles are kind of translucent where you can see through it. This is called Ignite After Wash Polymers plus SiO2 in the glow line, 16 ounces of unbelievable glow. We'll read the back in just a second, but let's see what the note says. Hi Pete, so we're on product number 3. It was our intention to wait several weeks after you received the last product, Double Tap, before sending this one. Now, it's been a few weeks. It's been, what, a month and a half, maybe 2? However, we really wanted you to wake up with something under the tree. I appreciate that. So I say this was more of a Christmas gift from them to me and whoever else got it. Your next product, if you should choose to try it, is called Ignite. Originally, we mixed this product for our own use only, so the cars we were filming could be quickly washed and look incredible for the next shoot. We never intended to offer it to the public. However, after 4 months, we had gone through our 3rd mixing and realized we couldn't live without it. We know what you're thinking and couldn't agree more. The world needs another quick detailer like it needs a hole in the head. Oh, but this product is so much more. Over the years, we have become obsessed, not with shine, but with the health of cars, many surfaces. And I tell y'all that each time I get one of their products, they really are. They put stuff to actually revitalize finishes, like dried out leather rather than just putting another coating on it. And then when the coating finally wears off, you're still back to that dried out leather. Their products actually rejuvenate. They actually soak into the leather and re-moisturize it, if you will. Let's see. Where was I? We simply knew deep down if we chose only ingredients that would condition and replace what nature was taking away, people's cars would continue to look as they were intended for years. No, indefinitely. We started out with the idea for Ignite, much as we normally do, a 2-gallon stainless mixing vessel, a large pot of coffee, and some ingredients we thought would really perform. From that point, we usually get humbled very quickly, realizing that things do not really work out as planned. So we walk away with the intent of coming at it fresh in a couple days or weeks. After a few of these walkaways, we finally hit on a conditioner that lubricated beautifully during the drying process. Wow, so we can use this as a drying aid. That's good. Stacked nicely. In other words, you can put it on top of other products. And refracted light in an amazing way. All while eliminating streaks and residue left on most cars when dried with water alone. Ignite is super hydrophobic and it makes any exterior surface look new. Well, we'll put that to the test. So there you have it, a brief history of our latest product. We hope you love it. Just in case, as a plan B, we included a little Christmas gift that we hope will slightly distort your vision. We wish you and your family a happy and safe holiday season. The Lithium team. Wow, I really appreciate that, guys. Josh and Bill over at Lithium, I really appreciate that. Man, some really cool products. Where do you start? Right? Where do you start? Let's see what this bad boy smells like. Normally I can get pretty close. The first one their Double Tap, I was off just a little bit. Not Double Tap. Inner Space, I was off just by 1. I said it smelled like bubble gum. And it was bubble gum, but it was juicy fruit, not just bubble gum. It was juicy fruit. Then the Double Tap, I got it. I said I could smell the eucalyptus in it. Let's see what this smells like. Honestly, the first hint that I get from it is suntan lotion. The old suntan lotions like Copper Tone, something like that. That's the first smell that I get from it, the first takeaway. But after you think about it for just a second, maybe a shea butter, something along those lines. I don't know. We'll find out. They always tell me how close I am. But anyhow, here we go. Here's what it says on the back. To us, it's always been about the little touches, the extra 10% that makes all the difference when it comes to protecting your paint and making it pop. Lithium Ignite pays off big. It conditions, protects, and leaves behind a hydrophobic shine that will blow you away. Of course, these are all byproducts of our primary goal, which is to make your car's paint and all its other surfaces healthy. It says that it is easy to apply, streak-free, deflects dust, bugs, and pollutants. Wow. Leaves a super slick, mind-blowing shine. And here's the directions. After each wash, spray Ignite directly on the paint, then wipe the panel dry. Finish with a light buff to bring a brilliant shine. Ignite does contain SiO2, so you will want to let it cure for about an hour. However, your patience will be rewarded as the shine will get even better after the curing is complete. Warning, keep out of reach of children and anyone might be jealous of how your car is about to look. Avoid contact with your eyes. If you should get it in some eyes, rinse repeatedly with cold water. Do not ingest. The product is ingested. Drink 2 glasses of water. If you feel ill, contact your physician. And of course, we have the made in the United States of America. So, I cannot wait to give that a try. Unfortunately, it will be a couple days because more rain. North Carolina this year. Man, the rain has just been crazy. But anyhow, like I said, I just wanted to show you a few of the things that I got this year for Christmas in the mail and so on and so forth. Share this with you. You know, one car person to another. What did you get for Christmas? Did you get something for your car to help make your car look better? Anything along those lines? Please share in the comments below. Do you agree with some of these purchases? You know, like every car guy needs screwdrivers, ratchets, cool auto detailer, or topper, right? What'd you get for Christmas? I'll be reading all the comments and looking to see what all cool things you guys and gals got. So until next time, thank you so very much for watching. I'm going to get this stuff put up and hopefully within the next day or two get to use some of it. Thank each and every one of you for watching. Rick, thank you very much, buddy. Guys over at Lithium, Bill and Josh, thank you very much. Take care. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.